And things continue apace. We get too far ahead. Where did I put that? There we are. I would not have guessed that. Yes, this is coal to coal coke. Technically that's wood to charcoal. Never would have figured that out on my own until I realized that. Didn't bother to look at anything, and being slightly ahead of where most of the streamers and tubers I watch about this, that learning curve's a lot steeper than I thought it was going to be. Living quarters. This is slowly working on it. I have to get some air in here first. Trying to set it all up so that when I have plastic and can make comfy beds, I can just slot them all in here. Now what I'm probably going to do is once this is warmed up and oxygenated, because right now it's you could sleep there, but you'd sleep forever. Once this is all cleaned up, what the hell? We get one piece of polluted dirt. Where did you come from? Move that over here some. Move it there. Remove it from my sight. Oh, that's gotta stay there. Once I get this oxygenated, which is gonna be a bit of an issue, like the rest of the base is shockingly breathable. And one thing I had not expected is at the moment I had some dupes in here working in suits. Like in here, it's a disaster, right? There's 15 kilos of oxygen, but it's trapped, slowly burbling around. I should vacuum it out, but I was not sure how. 11 kilos of carbon dioxide. Because I kept sending dupes in here in suits, they weren't out here breathing. And I've got way too many of these, to be honest. Like now that I'm making oxygen, I've got 11 dupes. Each dupe exhales. There we are. Exhales 2 grams. Each of these ideally eat 2 grams. They will consume a plant per dupe. I went a little overboard because for a while there I was running a lot of. I had the wood burners. What? A couple of these. I had a wood heater over here, and then it's cooled off now. I was getting scalding warnings because it heated the area up so much that the heat couldn't go anywhere because insulated tiles. So I had to take them down because I hurt a dupe. They should be back to normal by now. I just don't have any triage cots. Now that I think about that, I'm going to do that. Just in case. Somehow I completely forgotten about that. What do you have? Something terrible? Brine, salt water, a ranching builder, cooking doctor decorator. Can't dig, you're done. I could take the rancher. Kind of holding out for someone slightly better though. Give me the salt water. I don't know why the top of you looks the top of my head, bud. I have not shorn you. So just fall out. The coats can be shearable. No? You're just being bald because you're hungry, I guess. Got a bunch kind of heat in here. Kind of. The phlox growing quite well. You have a spot where baby phloxes can achieve their dream of becoming a greater part. I'm not going to gloss over it, but he's drowned. This is... I thought I was keeping something in there. Meat, yeah. There's meat. I don't know why you're not getting it. Oh! Spoke too soon. So they get to, they'll all get to evolve into pemmican, which, being the slightly less interesting food, is piling up quite nicely, to be honest. 104 kilos of pemmican. We have a shockingly large amount of pike apple skewer, a bloody mountain of food. Yes, I'm overproducing on food. I'm not going to worry about it, because eventually I'm going to do some expansion, and I don't want to have to worry about not having food. So, down here, where are we? Are we getting air through here yet? No, of course not. Because this is coming out at 60-some degrees, it's a little warm. I don't want 60-some degree heat showing up in here. We're going to dump some of that heat into this water, which gives us a slightly better, like a heat battery. Got a lot of thermal mass to warm up in here because like the back wall is all 34 degrees. These are all cold. As soon as somebody wants to build those, that would be great. I did figure out, have made some steel. I need to hurry up and develop this. I got in there just in time. That's some heat I wouldn't mind leeching off in a few spots. Like, it's natural gas, so it's pretty dismal for it'll give up heat a lot faster than it'll put it. It'll take a long time to warm a place up with that kind of with that. Yeah, I gotta get this going. 2 reservoirs going. 60 more cycles of production with that. I gave someone Masterworks so I can get a Great Hall that stops flickering on and off when a pocket of CO2 floats past a Dillaflower. Other than that, still gotta get down here. That's really warm. I gotta do it in a way that doesn't bugger up the temperatures. The problem is I kind of picked this spot to be where the outflow from the metal refinery goes. Slight problem there. I am trying to hang on to some of it. It's a mix of dog water. This electrolyzer obviously isn't going to do the job forever. Right, we got one thing going that's worth 8 dupes. I'm at 11. We're making, between this and the aloe veras, we're doing great on oxygen. We're doing absolutely just fine. This, however, is going to have to move. When that has to move, this is currently not hooked up. Got a bunch of rust, a bunch of salt. This will step in as the backup for when I build an actual, proper this. Let's get all this ethanol out of here. This is all gonna have to get hewed out for a proper brick. I need space for that, and then I have to start processing water because we're getting a lot of extra water. It's nice that it's warm water. I still gotta do something with it all. Right, let's get cooking with gas. Put a power control station here. I'd love to do this. I'd love to. I know how much of a bad idea it would be because they'd make one and it would immediately melt. So gonna have to go with iron. I think I spent a little bit of iron is a small price to pay for a massive increase. Let's do this. I'm going to save you guys for when I need you. You guys are a just in case. I realize I'm taking 4,000 watts offline. I don't have a source of ethanol yet. Hey, oh yeah, no, that's why. I don't have a stable source of ethanol yet, so I can't really get into that. Natural gas, on the other hand, we've got another 50 cycles. There's some math there. Don't know what it is. But these should keep things going. I said worst case scenario, ethanol's there. I'm still trying to figure out what my... There, you're finally off. So that's what, 800? Oh, 600. 800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the 5 of these. 1, 2. Yeah, 5. Are worth the 2 of those. Starve. We have 500,000 calories. Starve on your own time. I think, I'm gonna risk. Got an ethanol distillery down here. I'm gonna turn it on. We have an astronomical amount of wood. 65 tons of wood. We're in no shortage of wood anytime soon. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to build up another backup battery of ethanol. And when those are full, that's fine. In an emergency, we've got 4,000 watts power. This... I'm not sure what to do with this. Really not. It's not heating anything up all that much. I don't have a lot of... I'm out of lime. So I'm not making it. Yeah, we're going to put you at 4. Your job is to turn eggshells and mammoth patties into stuff forever. I would go salt to table salt, but I need that for oxygen generation. And the +1 morale is not super duper right now. Like, admittedly, I've got a little bit of stress here and there. But once I get these guys moved out of a cold spot, I don't think they mind being cold when they sleep now, because they all have coats on. We're going to get +1 morale from this once I got enough. Once this place is warmed up enough that I can risk running water through it, that'll give them something. Get me all this salt water and brine, please. Get rid of all this nonsense. Please have some place that doesn't look absolutely terrible. Why are you... For what purpose did you have a plume squash seed? What were you doing? Oh, we're a few more cycles along. Gas production is doing okay. I'm not overpowering my underpowering power demands. Starting to get some heat in here. Still a little cold, but a bit warmed up, all thanks to the wonders of hot salt water that we're just feeding right back into the system. I think I kind of jumped the gun on the bathrooms, though. A whole lot of... It's taken forever to warm this up. Like, there's a bunch of hot stuff here, like... I didn't know lavatories made heat. I did not know that. 250? Huh. I did not know that. Water comes in. The water's only 14, so it's on the cool side. We're stealing a little bit of heat from this wood heater. This got up to around... This got really, really warm for a minute. So right now I'm thieving a bunch of heat from it. I need this. But I'm kind of calming the oxygen down a bit. 16's okay, and this is just... It jumps up a bit, but it's to help me move heat away from the heater. Right, the heater's nice. And it's nice and all. I mostly just want it for the frost resistance. Right, so they come through, they get kind of wet, and that happens. trying to warm all this up, but holy wow. They're just... This oxygen loses so much heat because it's so cold in here. I don't know... I could stick a wood heater in here for a little bit. It's a terrible idea. Behind all of these to-do lists, there's a gas vent and an oxalite sconce. Can't see it. There's the pipe. It's overpressure. I'm okay with that. I brought the oxalite sconce in there. There's one here, and one there. That would just get the place oxygenated. Now that it's nice and breathable, I can take them back down and save that oxalite for other purposes. Probably gonna be rockets. I find oxalite is something I have a problem with when it's time for me to need it. Like when using it as an oxidizer in rockets, then it's I never seem to be able to make enough. Speaking of making it, all this carbon dioxide from here is not coming out very warm, right? Like the atmosphere is 26. It's not doing any appreciable damage here. Like these power transformers and that rock crusher are more responsible for heat in this area than anything this gas vent is doing. Plus it's helping. It is getting a little high. Actually, that's okay, because it can get up to this high, and I don't worry. I got nothing going on down here. Just an awful lot of thermal mass providing cold. I could just dump ice there. That'll keep it nice and cold. Or I could run it through... You're coming out at carbon dioxide at... By the time you get here... 5 degrees? How are you? Only 5... Are you warming up the insulated tile or something? What the heck? That's doing good. Still good on wood, right? Still good on wood. Wood. You haven't made a dent in the wood yet. I'm gonna capture all this water. It's gonna go here. It's gonna get cold. We're getting a bunch of freezing problems over here on account of having like brine ice, minus 30 and all this kind of junk. Slowly siphon all this out, put it up here, and then I'll probably treat it and just feed it right back into the oxygen system. That way, like the food poisoning won't matter. It'll like airborne food poisoning doesn't mean anything. But before I go, I have reconnect heat pump. I have managed make 1450 worth of steel. Can at least get the first part of this done. I can see what's going to happen, and then it'll be operated, which I don't know what that's going to need either. I gotta clear the one vent. That's going to require. Did it say a liquid? Can be cleared using liquids hot enough to melt lead. So in order to melt this mammoth patty that's stuck in there, I'm going to need 300 and some? No, higher than that. I have not picked up any lead yet. I have not mined the only lead I have. Lead. Melts at 327. So I need something at 327. Someone want to get over here and do this? Anybody? I can't increase your priority, can I? No, I can't. Come on, guys. I want to get something done. All these tasks. How do I... Oh, I know how I do it. I do this. That we do. I I don't know if you can deliver to this thing, because this is at a big... I don't know where you would actually do a delivery to that thing. To here... There. Priority now. See if anyone gets this done. Yeah, oh, someone almost had a task. Someone almost had the task to come down and do this. Thanks. Wait for everything else to get done and get... That's... And you picked it up and you dropped it right there. You're gonna... Oh my god. For real, guys. For real. Why don't you guys come and do this, please? How? Okay, well... What are you doing? Tiding or supplying? Fine. What can I... How do I do this? Is this the only way I can do this? And you'll probably still... I guarantee someone's still going to decide they don't want to do this. What are you doing? I had to stare at you with the camera to make you do it. This is depressing. Come on, you can do this. Just put it in there. It's delivered. Operating. Ready. Buildings have restored the pumping system with a geothermal heat pump. We can use this to pump liquids out to the connected vents, constructing steam turbines at the venting sites, convert the resulting steam into power. Oh, really? Also emit various byproducts. Byproducts, that bothers me. We have no pressure. Operate plant. Do I have to put... Oh, you have... What do you need? Probably need water, don't you? Heat from the planet's core into liquid inputs. Geovents. Say disconnected. Someone wants to operate it, but I don't know how they... No errands. So I gotta dump something into it. Probably water. Fine. I brought power over here. Let's use it. I don't care that you're entombed. Not my concern. Let's see what this does. I don't know exactly how much water I need. I'm assuming it's going to be something stupid like needs a gigantic amount of water. Let's just go full stupid with it. Alright, it's all hooked up. What happens? A bunch of water in here, something horrible is going to happen. I did save before all this happened though, so if disaster strikes, we should be okay. That's coming up. These all say disconnected, so I don't really know what you have to do with them. Bunch of pressure. I don't know how to operate it. Good inputs. Geos emit at vents. Oh my god. Settings. I have to. I have to down there. Son of a. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to have to dig around. Let's stop feeding you water. I don't know what that's going to do now that you're half full. I have to go down here, manually turn every one of these on. Always have to find out what's down there. And then when it comes to steam, steam requires plastic. Plastic will have to go somewhere else for because I was dumb and played it with the spaced out settings, which means we have to go to another asteroid. We also need to research it. Because I haven't got... Oh, I need the radiation research stuff. That'll have to get set up somewhere. Probably... Probably over here. Some place where I can shoot radioactive stuff into the wall and not care about what's going on. Alright, alrighty then. In the meantime, we're also gonna, I will build an actual SPOM. This one has never paid for itself because it's what I don't get. This thing is making, well, first off, it's flipping out, despite the fact that these guys are set to work forever, but then it constantly max pressures. It just max pressures into its area. It has never made enough hydrogen at any one time because of the horrible temporary way I put it together. Build an actual SPOM. Core out a bunch more of this. I should be able to... Let's see. 5. These spots should be easy to build. Oh, then I'll have to cool them too, won't I? I'll have to cool them. I can cool them with this stuff. I'll have plenty of okay water. If it doesn't freeze before it's there. I don't know, I'll think something up. It's going to look horrible and disastrous because that's how everything works for me. That's a future me problem. And I'll see you there.